I'm always so afraid to short Apple. Why am I afraid to short Apple? I was short it earlier today because it's got $110 billion buyback. And why do I want to be shorting a stock? Can it pull back with $110 billion buyback? Of course it can. It has many times in the past with a big buyback. But why do I want to be fighting when I know that there's an underlying bid to the stock? Why do I want to be fighting that? But the difference is right now, it's either already in or about to enter its blackout period, where for a short time frame here, I actually don't have to worry about fighting the buyback in Apple or really any of these other Mag 7 stocks. And it's as we're in a time when, again, if we break down, these Mag 7 stocks could lead that downside. The companies themselves can't buy them for that period of time, and I can potentially short them without having to worry about, well, Apple just turned on their buyback machine, so that's a wrap for me.
Do you feel like the buyback blackout like changes the dynamics of these big companies from how they typically would trade?
Yeah, absolutely. It actually, I think it impacts the entirety of the market. You enter a period of time here, and this is what happens a lot post-September OPEX, where there's just less liquidity overall in the market. So less liquidity, less forced buying that's coming into the market, perhaps even some forced selling that has to come into the market in September and October from mutual funds, because a lot of mutual funds end their calendar year in September or October. That's what creates that seasonal structural weakness that you see from the market. And the market dynamics themselves, I've just been learning more and more over the years, are one of the most important things to be keeping in the back of your head while you're actually trading. And in November, I keep referencing November because I think November is the biggest month of the year historically for buybacks. Do I want to be fighting Apple to the short side when it's the company with the biggest buyback in the history of the universe, and it's the month where the most amount of buybacks happen? No. But if I was ever going to take a shot trying to short this, it would be in this period of time when there might be forced selling from certain areas, or at a minimum, not forced buying that's coming in from the corporates.